Yeah, 모두 다 빨리 박수 쳐 기다리지 말고 서둘러 reason that I'm back is to feed you raps and I see that you are 배불러 so fly.
All right, welcome. Got a great topic here for you for Steve Kim. LeBron James says everyone's rooting against him or was rooting against him. This segment is brought to you by Patriot Mobile. Switch today with Patriot Mobile. Get the same great nationwide coverage while supporting the conservative values you believe in. Go to patriotmobile.com/Jason or call 972-PATRIOT. Steve, have you seen LeBron James? I think we have. Don't we have the video? Yeah, watch LeBron James claim that everybody wanted him to fail. Everybody, including Phil Knight and Nike and China and, Xi Jinping. Anyway, let's play the video.
Hey, LeBron, there's a commercial in which you talk to your younger self. In reality, what would you tell 18-year-old LeBron about the journey to becoming an Olympic gold medalist, a four-time champion, and now scoring 40,000 points?
I wouldn't tell him anything, honestly, because 18-year-old LeBron had a great head on his shoulders. He just did. He was put in a position where I wouldn't wish too many 18-year-old kids to be put into. But he just had his head in the best possible position. He was raised the right way by his mother. He was raised the right way by his Little League coaches. He was held accountable by his friends. He met a young lady in high school that held him down as well. And then he just told himself, if you want to make a real name for yourself and your last name and your family and your friends and your city, the only way it's going to happen if you just stay focused and maintain focus and put in the work. Besides my family and my friends in my city, and then some people in my city as well, because we even know some of them people. To be quite honest with you, everybody wanted to see me fail when I got to the league. Everybody was just like, it's no way he's going to be able to exceed, the expectations that's put upon him. There's no way. For the first time in a long time, I seen a commercial that was played before my first game. And when I rewatched it today for the first time, I was like, I think they was mentioning like all the greats that ever played the game of basketball. I think it was like Big O and Michael and Kareem and Kobe and I forgot who all else was in that commercial, whatever the case may be. Could be wrong about some of the names that I mentioned, but it was, and then it was like, and the next one, LeBron James, and I didn't even see that commercial when it happened, but I was like, watching it today, I was like, what the hell? Like that expectation on an 18-year-old kid, like that was insane to just think about it. And I was watching it today. I was like, I wish that on no kid in no sport to have this type of pressure put on them and everybody wanting to see you fail. So I wouldn't tell that 18-year-old kid nothing. I would tell him just to do exactly what you're thinking.
LeBron James is perfect, and he made no mistakes at 18, and he's been perfect for... and everybody wanted LeBron to fail. Screw telling 18-year-old LeBron something. Someone needs to tell 40-year-old LeBron the truth. But your thoughts?
Jason, this is like a Kardashian complaining about too much exposure or the ills of social media. I remember the first time I ever heard about LeBron James, I had a Slam magazine, which was one of the most influential publications ever for basketball, especially back when there were still such things as magazines. And it was before his junior year. They had a little article about this could be the next great one, LeBron James. And I remember reading it on my way to a flight to Philadelphia because I was visiting Bernard Hopkins in the summer of 2001 as he prepared for Felix Trinidad. And it was at that point, and this is when the legend of LeBron began, it was at the ABCD camp, I think held by Adidas. The number one player was a guy by the name of Lenny Cook, I believe out of New Jersey. And that's when LeBron just snatched his chain, as they say. And from that point on, he was anointed, and everybody wanted and needed his success because they understood we are now into the Michael Jordan post era. We need to find somebody else alongside Kobe and guys like Carmelo Anthony, who was a bright young player at that point. And he himself, doesn't he have a tattoo that says Chosen One? And to me, the coverage of LeBron going all the way back to 2002 and 3, I believe, ESPN was literally showing his games at that Catholic prep school. And they put more emphasis on that than most of the college games. I remember watching some of them, and they'd send like their A crew out. Sports Center would cover it. Once again, LeBron just does not have a grasp of reality, and it borders on being very, very dishonest.
He doesn't have a grasp on reality. I'm not sure any of us would, given the amount of worship that has surrounded LeBron since he was 18. It does. And again, this isn't a criticism of LeBron. It's a criticism of how we respond to idols, how we respond to talent, how we respond to money and fame, that people have worshiped LeBron and have told LeBron primarily what he wants to hear. And anyone that offers a modicum of criticism of LeBron is some sort of racist or sellout or hater or whatever. And so I don't blame him for having a warped view. He's again, it's like a beautiful woman. The 17-year-old prom queen, she never hears the truth. I mean, never. It's like, everybody's so overwhelmed with her beauty, they just lie to her. And so she lives in a bit of delusion. And that's the same thing when it comes to great athletic talent. And so, that's where, for someone like me, I'm like saying, for LeBron, if he wanted to move anywhere close to reality, he can't expect human beings to help him get there. It would only come through his own personal relationship with God and study of the Bible. That's where he could get a sense of reality and get some truth. But he doesn't seem to have that relationship, certainly doesn't talk about it. And all he talks about it, his friends, his mother, all the people that depend on him for their wealth and fame and good life, he's expecting them to deliver him any sort of truth. Not going to happen. And so I watch some of this and I feel sorry for LeBron that he's lived a life, that he's reached age 40 and thinks that 18-year-old LeBron knew everything. The older I get, the more I realize how dumb I used to be and how dumb I still am.
But Jason, I think some of it has to do with the NBA media. Did you see that fawning question? LeBron, you're the greatest. How did you do this? I mean, my God, you're so dreamy. Yeah. I mean, it's like that. A lot of these NBA questions are like that skit with Chris Farley when we need to interview people. Hey, remember when you did that movie? That was good, man. There's no pushback. There's nothing critical. Okay, but I'm going to admit it. At this point in time, and LeBron, congratulations on the 40K. That's a great achievement. But at this point, I am rooting for you to fail. I never want you to win another title. I'm going to keep retweeting Scap Attack on my timeline. Anything that's like anti-LeBron from like Apex Jones, who's a pro-Jordan account, so he's a fine human being. That's a serious. I'm going to keep retweeting it. And for all the LeBron people that get very upset that I retweet it, you better unfollow because I'm not stopping. So admittedly, I am one of those people now. Admittedly and proudly. That's what I do.
Well, you just landed on why LeBron feels like he's faced this incredible headwind, and it's social media. Guy's got 50, 70 million social media followers, and those anonymous accounts or even named accounts probably tweeted him all kinds of negative things that make him feel like the world is against him and everyone's rooting for him to fail, and he can't seem to factor in like 70 million people are following you. Yeah. That outweighs the tweets and the negative post on Instagram or whatever, but that is Jason, what distorts his worldview. Yeah.
But Jason, let's just not make it sound like it's the evil public. I remember about 3 years ago when this white police officer saved one black girl from being stabbed by another black girl. And then what's his tweet? Oh my God, you see that evil white devil? LeBron, either you are completely devoid of reality, or you're not that intelligent, or you're race peddling. Well, what type of reaction do you think he's going to get at that point, Jason? I mean, this is on him, not us.
Well, he certainly could be divorced from reality, not that smart, and delusional. He's probably all those things. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Don't miss a second of Fearless. Hit that like button and subscribe to keep up with all of our latest content.